On Sunday at midnight, a Lucas County fixture will step aside after decades of service. Sheriff John Tharp retiring at the end of this week after nearly 50 years in law enforcement. Lead investigator Brian Duggar sat down with him this morning to get his thoughts.
For more than 50 years, Sheriff John Tharp has served others. A framed certificate in his basement recognizes him as a Bronze Star recipient from his time in Vietnam as a combat medic. But since 1972, the Libby High School graduate has served his hometown, first as a police officer and finally as the Lucas County Sheriff. The service ends this weekend as he steps aside for Sheriff-elect Mike Navarre.
I truly do not want to go. I hate to leave. There's a lot of good men and women in the Lucas County Sheriff's Office.
For the last 8 years, Tharp reshaped the mission of his office. Punish, yes, but also support those in need.
They've responded to over 5,000 overdoses. That's a lot of overdoses in our community in Lucas County.
The county's DART program became a nationwide model for dealing with and rehabilitating drug addicts.
We in law enforcement, we talk about to protect and serve. Well, who do we protect and who do we serve? So when you really look at it, is that we serve and protect a lot of the people that are weak and a lot of people that need assistance and need help. And so I'm really most proud of that.
It is a trait that Navarre has always recognized in his friend of 40 years. He's a compassionate person who has a genuine concern for the people he works with and the community he serves. His tenure as sheriff will be extremely difficult to follow. Tharp quickly dismisses any pressure that Navarre might feel.
He'll do very well, and my advice to him just to continue doing what he's done over the years.
As Navarre is moving into the sheriff's office on Spielbush Avenue next week, Tharp will be settling into a different but equally hectic life. Not as Sheriff Tharp, but as Grandpa John. He has 7 grandchildren, all 7 years old and younger, and he can't wait to give them his full attention.
I'm excited about spending more time with my family to a point where family needs a lot of attention, and I'll be able to be a part of that, of helping raise those grandchildren.
He'll still be visible around town, helping out when he can, but his days in law enforcement are nearly done.
What I hope that is said about me is what I think that every person in our community should be thinking about, and that is that we need to be men and women for others. I hope that I can be remembered as trying to do the best I can do for others, and I think that would be a goal that many of us would want.
Reporting in Lucas County, this is Brian Duggar for WTOL 11.